Welcome back, dear interns. Today, we are stepping into the digital realm, a domain where evidence is invisible to the naked eye, but leaves a permanent footprint if you know where to look. To guide us through this complex landscape, we have two exceptional experts who represent the two pillars of our industry: corporate security operations and government forensic laboratories. First, I would like to introduce Mr. Tushar Babbar, a specialist who sits at the current edge of digital forensic and SCADA IoT. Mr. Tushar is currently working as an SOC Analyst at AlterEgo Technology, where he actively hunts for threats using advanced tools like CrowdStrike Falcon. His role involves investigating security incidents, analyzing malware, and performing real time threat responses, giving him a frontline perspective on modern cyber attacks. His foundation is deeply rooted in the government service as well. He has served as Digital Forensic Intern at DFSL Gandhinagar, where he conducted critical IPDR and CDR analysis to track cybercriminal activities. Furthermore, his expertise extends to niche fields like drone technology and IoT forensics, where he successfully extracted data from smart devices and drones. With certification as an ISO 27001 2022 Lead Auditor and in incident response, he brings a rigorous auditing mindset to investigation. Please welcome Mr. Tushar Babbar. Next, we are honored to have a seasoned expert from the government sector, Ms. Yasmin Gurung. Ms. Yasmin is currently serving as a forensic expert at the State Forensic Laboratory, Sikkim. Her experience is vast and spans multiple prestigious institutions. She has previously worked as a forensic analyst at CFSL Assam and the RFSL Gangtok. What makes Ms. Yasmin a unique is her versatility, where she is a certified ethical hacker and holds a specialization in cyber from Macau. She also possesses operational experience in toxicology and biology divisions. In her current role, she handles the acquisition and analysis of evidence from mobile phones, cloud sources, and storage devices, strictly adhering to ISO 27037:2012 standards. She is a proficient with industry standard tools like InCase, FTK, Celebrite, and specializes in recovering deleted and encrypted data that criminals try to hide. From network forensic with Wireshark to courtroom testimony, she has done it all. Let us give a warm virtual applause to Ms. Yamin Guru. Over to you,
Thank
ma'am and
you.
sir.
Thank you, Arpita, for the introduction. Thank you, Swapnil sir, for giving us opportunity. So, interns, आज का टॉपिक है डिजिटल फोरेंसिक्स. किसी को पता है क्या होता है, या फिर आज अपने क्या स्टडी करने वाले हैं? किसी को पता है कुछ? आई वॉन्ट एन इंटरेक्टिव सेशन प्लीज गाइज. तो चैट माइक ऑन करके कैसे भी करके बताओ.
No, sir.
ओके. तो आज अपने पढ़ेंगे डिजिटल फोरेंसिक्स, टाइप ऑफ डिजिटल फोरेंसिक्स. उसके बाद अपने पढ़ेंगे टूल्स जो उसमें यूज होते हैं. उसके बाद में अपने प्रैक्टिकल भी करेंगे कि डिलीटेड डेटा रिकवर कैसे करते हैं. मैं आपको लाइव करके दिखाऊंगा. पेन ड्राइव हो गया, एसडी कार्ड हो गया, कुछ भी ऐसा, मतलब आपको सिखा दूंगा कि कैसे होता है. आप भी कर सकते हो. आपको टूल्स के लिंक्स भी दे दूंगा. ओपन सोर्स है, फ्री है, डाउनलोड कर सकते हो, यूज कर सकते हो. तो खुद परफॉर्म करो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. आपको वोलेटाइल डेटा कैप्चर करना भी सिखा दूंगा. और आजकल जो बैंक अकाउंट खाली होते हैं, जो अकाउंट फ्री, मतलब अकाउंट खाली कर देते हैं साइबर क्रिमिनल्स, कैसे करते हैं, और उनके पास आपका एक्सेस कैसे शो होता है. मतलब आपका फोन मान लो हैक हो गया, तो उनके पास आपका फोन कैसे दिखता है, आपके फोन की क्या क्या चीजें उनको दिखती है, मैं आपको सारा कुछ दिखाऊंगा आज. तो बेसिक ये ओवरव्यू था. तो Yasmin, you can take over. Let me share my screen. Let me know, guys, please, if it's visible. Yasmin? Yasmin, are you
Yes,
there?
Hey, Tushar.
Yes.
Hello,
Are you there?
everyone. Yes, I'm there. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay.
So is it
Evening
visible?
interns. Yes, it's visible, Tushar.
Okay.
First slide.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Digital forensics and cybersecurity, the virtual crime scene. It's our topic for today. And are you all forensic students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Okay.
Yasmin, your voice is
Thanks
breaking.
for having me, sir. And I welcome you all to our session today. Hello. I
Yes,
welcome
yes.
you all and thank you for having me, sir. Okay, I'm going to start my topic digital forensics. What is digital forensic? Um, Digital forensic is a branch of forensic science which focus on recovering, analyzing, and preserving digital evidence from electronic device. Okay, like any other divisions of forensics, because forensics has a multiple division, as you are aware of toxi, bio, DNA, fingerprint, question document. Likewise, it is for digital. Okay. So digital forensic, it mainly focuses on the evidence like, in a simple term, I'm saying, it focuses on evidence like mobile phones, laptops, CCTV, smartwatch. Like nowadays, because of the emerging technology, everyone has a wireless connection, right? So the evidence we collect from digital forensics is all this wireless as well as the hardware and the software components. Okay, and what we do is we adhere to the law. It is very important that we follow the legal proceedings. Okay, so digital forensic is the process of identifying, first identify what are the main evidences in digital forensics. Then preserving, how to preserve the data so that it cannot be manipulated, it cannot be tampered, or it cannot be changed. Because as our phone gets switched off, it changes. Many data, it just vanishes. Okay. And analyzing those data. Some data we have is like what the computer understands, and some is human readable format. So we have to analyze both the data so we can represent it in the court. We can make it understandable to the layman people. Okay, and presenting electronic data that can be used in investigation. It aims to uncover evidence of cybercrimes, fraud, hacking, or misuse of technology. Okay, so I think you guys are aware of the cybercrimes, right? There are different types of cyber crimes. Okay, let me focus on this part a little bit. There are some cyber crimes which is manipulated or you say exploited in the computer system. That is one type. The other type would be which is manipulated or like concealed in your psychology. Okay, keep these two things like note these 2 points. Some like examples of the cybercrime happening with the network, with the operating systems. They are like examples malware. Malware are malicious softwares like viruses, worms, and spyware designed to damage, steal data from, or gain control over a system. You either steal or gain control. Okay. Other example, I would say man in the middle attack. If you are aware of the man in the middle attack, it is like you intercept a network traffic, like you are sending a message from A to B. You're sending a message to your friend, but someone intercepts you in the middle in your communication because it's not secure and they take the data from there. Okay. And if I would say the psychological uh, cyber crimes that are happening right now, they are called social engineering. Okay, focus on the social engineering. It is using psychological manipulation to trick people into performing actions or divulging confidential information. Okay, social engineering, I'll give you an example. So I think that would be clear. The examples of social engineering are phishing. Phishing is like simply like tricking victims, okay, via email or text or phone call so that you can like extract many information like PAN number. First, they make you panic, and then after that, they steal your confidential data. Then after that, you willingly give the OTPs and everything. That is social engineering. Okay, there are many types of social engineering attacks: phishing, ransomware, and insider threat. Okay, so these all are the examples. Like I want to discuss some of the cyber crimes with you all, and let's continue. It applies to computer digital forensic. It applies to computers, mobile phones, servers, cloud systems, and even IoT devices. Like, can anyone tell me what is IoT? Okay. IoT is Internet of Things. Okay. Any devices which you can connect via internet, it becomes IoT. Nowadays, you can like give so many examples from small mouse to like big examples like car, satellite, everything is connected to internet, right? So all those things comes into play. And the examples of digital evidence, okay, so when we go to the crime scene or like when we get the evidence in the lab, first you need to focus on what kind of evidence you get in a digital forensic. In biology, you get like serology, you get blood, hair, semen, right? Saliva, urine. We can go on and on. But in case of digital, what are the basic evidences that we need to collect, we need to check, and we need to aware the investigating officers, like what are the main evidence and what they need to focus on and collect. Okay, so they are emails, correspondence exchanged electronically, emails, then text messages or instant messages. Instant messages are apps like Telegram, WhatsApp, where you can just send the messages, Facebook Messenger, okay, CCTV footage, video recordings from surveillance cameras, or even cameras which has been kept by the government, okay, to monitor the city. Uh, Computer generated records. Records are very important because everything documented which is supposed to be written, which is supposed to be in the written form, it comes in a document. Like it is scanned and it is presented in a document, right? So the records are very important. Logs, system files, reports, receipt, your billing receipt. Okay. Then cell phone data, call records, location, history, app usage, and if it is app like if it is stored in the cloud app, we can get all the history. Like, example Canva. Canva, you can do a lot of things there. You can make a resume, you can share your resume, you can make any project, right? So, all these things, digital images, photos, screenshots, and scanned documents, very important. So, all these things, they are supposed to be collected in a crime scene. If a digital expert goes to a crime scene or any crime scene officers, they go to the field, they are supposed to collect all these things. Okay. Next slide. Okay. So there are different types of digital evidences or digital forensics, let's say. First comes the computer forensics. Digital evidence from computers, including desktops, laptops, servers, and storage device. Computer forensics involves the recovery of deleted files, examination of file structures, and identification of potential security breaches. Okay. So in computer forensic, what we mostly preserve is the hard disk. Okay, hard disk is very important for us. We take that and what we explore, we get the normal data. Our forensic tools, they give the normal data. What we focus on are recovery, deleted datas, and hidden spaces in the DICs. DICs, they have a partition sector by sector, but there is some sectors which are hidden, which are for which are known as slack space, which is not like visible to the space allocated for the user. Okay, then comes network forensics, the examination of network traffic and logs to identify and investigate security incidents. Network forensics involves analyzing communication patterns, identifying authorized access, and reconstructing network activities to understand the timeline of events. Okay, network forensics, they play part when you have to gather the information, like if it is a voice over internet call, like if you are calling through WhatsApp or Facebook messengers, all the IP addresses will be saved, and the network analyzer or the expert, they will analyze like from where it has been sent, from which IP it has been sent, like call has been made to which IP. Again, after we get the IP, we can track the location. So in network forensic, it involves all those activities, or if any malware also or viruses also has been put in the network. Network forensics is that. Then mobile comes the mobile forensics. Mobile forensics is basically like digital evidence from mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets. Mobile forensics includes the extraction and analysis of data from device storage, SIM cards, and external media to uncover evidence of cybercrime. So, SIM card, what are the components of mobile phones like SIM card, storage device, SSD card, SD card, or the mobile OS operating system and their file system. Okay, it's the we have to acquire the data, extract the data, and then analysis and give the report based on the mobile. So that is mobile forensics. Now, memory forensics, the analysis of volatile memory RAM to extract information about running processes, open network connections, and other data that may not be stored on disk. Memory forensics is crucial for investigating live system activities and identifying malware in memory. So, memory forensics, it's mostly about RAM, random access memory. RAM memory are volatile in nature, meaning once your system is turned off, it vanishes. Until it's open, you can acquire all the data, but once it gets shut down or the power is not supplied, it gets vanished. It literally vanished. You won't even get the fragments. At least the disks will have the fragments, but here in RAM cannot leave the fragments. Okay, so it is the analyzing and reporting about the memory. Check whether the memory has been exploited with some malware or there is some invasion like the outsider threat. Okay, so number fifth one is other slide, Tushar, is malware forensics, the examination of malicious software to understand its functionality, behavior, and impact on a system. Malware analysis helps in identifying and mitigating cyber threats as well as developing countermeasures against new norms of malware. Malware forensics is basically like you scan the device, whether it be device is like whether it be mobile or a computer disk, you have to scan for a malware so that you can report that it has been infected by a malware, or you can predict while you reconstruct your investigation, no? That the malware has been used, and we do the analyzing of the malware, then we report it. Okay, then incident response forensics, which is also known as DFIR, is the process of responding to and mitigating security incidents such as data breaches or cyber attacks. Incident response forensics involves analyzing systems to determine the cause and extent of the incident, as well as implementing measures to prevent further occurrences. Okay, so in incident response, first, like you become the victim of a cybercrime, let's say, for example, then what next? You will be in a panic mode. You won't know like what to do. And if you go to the police station and you file it also, they'll just tell you to wait. Okay, so but if you go to the incident responders, what they do, the police also, once the case is registered, it will go to incident response teams, and what they do is, if it is like your money has been deducted, they'll shut down your account number, your bank details are required, and they'll shut down your account. Then after that, they scan for the possible networks. Okay. Then if there is any breach, what are the first major steps to do? That is handled by the incident responder forensics. Okay. Now, lastly, but the most important in today's generation, I would say, is cloud forensics. Digital evidence stored in cloud environment. Cloud forensics involves analyzing data from cloud storage, virtual machines, and other cloud-based services to identify security incidents and gather evidence for legal purposes. Okay. For your cloud forensics is, like most of our.
He's having some query. I think so.
Sorry?
Yes. Givitesh is having some query. He raised his hand.
Yeah, please. Hello. Do you have any question?
You can continue, Yasmin.
Cloud forensic, like everyone's data is stored in cloud, right? And from many devices, you can access to that cloud, whether it be devices or a web page. Also, you will have your cloud. Example like Google Cloud, Apple Cloud, or any like Word document cloud, Office cloud. There are many clouds available in the market today, and it's like free of cost. You just need to log in and access it, and all your projects, all your photos, all your videos, all your movies, everything you can store, plus you can share it as well. Right. So the cloud forensic deals with all those data. We analyze it and we report it. This all like 7 types are the parts of types of digital forensics, and there are different tools. Okay, we don't have a single tool for each one. We have different tools, but the functionality it gives for like most of the types of this digital forensics. Okay, like example, if we have mobile device forensics tool software, we can say it's UFED, Celebrite UFED. Okay, and what it does is it also gives cloud forensics. It also gives it is for mobile forensics. It also gives malware forensics. It scans and it checks, and it is also for data recovery. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, next coming to types of digital forensic evidence. Okay, I'm going with the very basic. Okay, I'm going with the very basic, at least what you know before you get into digital forensics, or if you want to pursue digital forensics. These are the basic things that anyone should know. Okay, types of digital forensic evidences. There are different types. There are 3 types mainly. First would be static or non-volatile, live digital or volatile, and remote digital evidence. Static or non-volatile. With the name itself, not volatile, matlab, it won't lose information once the power is shut down. Okay. It is the data collected from a power off system or storage media. Non-volatile, static, matlab, the data which has been collected from the power off system or storage media. Power off system, matlab, if you get a laptop, we get it like if it is off, we manually take out the hardware and we connect it to our software, forensic software, and we do the analysis or we extract the data. Okay, or media storage. Media storage can be hard drive or SSD or CD or pen drive, anything. Okay. Okay, examples are very hard drive images acquired after shutting down the computer, archived files. We get lots of information in archived files from a USB drive, disk images from a CD or DVD. Okay. And next is live digital evidence, volatile digital evidence. Volatile matlab it will just vanish once the power is shut down. Definition: data gathered from a running system without disrupting its operation. Okay. Examples are memory dump, showing active process, network connection and open ports, running applications and their states. Basically, it is a memory forensics where you have to deal with the sensitive data like which will just vanish, it will disturb the it won't disturb the operation, but what all data which is like there for operation, it will get vanished. Remote digital evidence. Remote digital evidence are data obtained from a remote location or over a network. Okay, this is like a crowd forensics, or you have to access it to a remote location or remote devices. Okay, examples are logs from a web server, remote access remotely, email headers and content transmitted over the internet, cloud storage files accessed via the internet. Okay, next slide. Oh, this is the investigation techniques and steps. Okay. So there are different types of accusation techniques. Accusation techniques, in simple way, I can say like you are extracting the data which has to be analyzed. Okay, it is coming in the organic form, in the raw format. Okay, you have to first do the accusation extraction technique, then only you can do the analysis. Firstly, it's manual acquisition. Manual is like with your phone, like with your hands only, like visually inspecting the live working device and manually documenting, like via screenshots, photographs on the screen content accessible through the user interface. Okay, and logical logical acquisition. Logical acquisition mm, is the extraction or inspecting the live accessible files and structured data like call logs, SMS, and contacts using the device operating system or application programming interface. So it mainly deals with your device OS, operating system, or application data. All the information it extracts from your operating system level, okay, level, or application programming interface level. Then comes the file system. So if you listen to this and if you see this, like it's the hierarchy here is like first manually, so you can access very less data. Second, logically, okay, you can access little more than manually, but not the operating system. Okay, or just the logical, just the operating system. Now, as we go down, file system is like extracting all the files and folders accessible to the device operating system, including application data and often some deleted file fragments in unallocated space. So, in file system, you can extract application data like all the apps which is there in your phone. While doing this file system acquisition, you can actually produce the application data as well. Example of application data would be your Facebook, your Instagram, or any app you have, Google Play. Okay. Then comes the physical acquisition. Physical acquisition is one of the main acquisitions uh, which involves a bit for bit exact copy or a clone. Clone or copy, a bit by bit copy of the device entire physical storage, including all the spaces which is allocated for the users or which is not allocated for the users, the hidden space, the deleted data. Okay, so physical accusation is like exact photocopy of your phone or a disk. Okay, then comes the chip-off accusation. In chip-off accusation, it is a highly invasive technique involving the physical removal of the memory chip from the device board, cleaning it and reading it. Sorry, someone's mic is on. Oh, yeah. So it is reading its raw data using a specialized reader. Chip-off technique, chip-off and the JTAG techniques are mostly used for damaged phones, switched off phones, or it has been burned phones, because you cannot connect it using a USB. You cannot do it wireless. You cannot do it via Bluetooth. You have to use a technique by physically removing the phone's interior and then taking off the memory chip, cleaning it, and connecting it via cables to the software and extract the data. Okay, JTAG is also same. JTAG's full form stands for Joint Test Action Group, and here it is a non-invasive hardware technique that connects to specific test access ports on a device circuit board to extract raw data directly from the memory chips. Here, here it's not destructive like the chip off techniques, because chip off techniques is the destructive technique. In JTAG technique, you open the hardware, you connect the ports and the circuit boards, then you extract directly from the memory chips. And mind you, noted that we extract just the raw data which is not readable for humans. Okay. The steps involved in digital forensic investigations are data seizure. Data seizure is uh, when you collect the data in a crime scene. First, when you go to the crime scene, you seize the data. Okay, whether it's in running condition, whether it's not in running condition, whether the phone is locked, you ask for the phone password. Okay, that is seizure. First step. Then Then the second step is data acquisition, which I mentioned earlier. Acquisition is the extraction technique. First comes the seizure, which investigating officers as well as the experts they do. Then comes data acquisition, where you have to extract the potential data, which is needed for the case, which is needed for the investigation purpose, and which is needed to the police. Then comes the data analysis. In accusation, once you take the raw data, then you analyze it so that it can be readable and it creates a report. It generates a report because you need to understand that, you need to present it in the court. Okay. So in analysis, you do your reconstruction, whether it's a timeline reconstruction or a geographical reconstruction. Okay, then comes the documentation and reporting, where you have to make a fixed document and you have to report it. Okay, because reporting is very important, and whatever you write as an opinion, as an expert, whatever you write in your opinion, it's very important because it is going to the court. Court is checking your report. Okay, next slide. Tushar, you can take over.
Okay, Yasmin, no issues. Thank you.
Okay.
So Purvi is having some query, data acquisition. Okay, Purvi, we will answer your question in last Q&A session. Okay. So now forensic image and digital signature hash value. Basically, अगर कोई भी एविडेंस आता है अपने पास, everybody comfortable in Hindi or should I continue in English? Like, tell me. Okay, no issues.
It's better you continue in English because some of them are not comfortable with Hindi.
No issues. Okay. Yeah. So forensic image and digital signature hash value. So basically, imaging when we receive any evidence or when we seize any evidence. So, for example, if we seize any mobile device or any kind of device, digital device. So, firstly, we have to perform imaging. We have to image, or we have to create an image of that digital device so that we can perform extraction. We can't do directly extraction or any kind of like we can't use tools directly on the evidence. We have to first create an image. Okay, so imaging in digital forensics refer to process of creating an exact copy of an computer storage media, including all hidden and deleted files. This copy, known as a forensic image, can be analyzed using forensic tools to investigate security breaches, virus infections, and other digital crimes. This evidence that can be imaged include hard drives, USB drives, CD, DVD, and even partitions of the operating system. So I told you earlier that imaging is a process of creating an image of any evidence of, like for example, hard drives, USB, CD, whatever it is. Also, another aspect is hashing. Hashing is like moreover, for example, if we have received any image, to avoid any editing or any kind of modification, we perform hashing. So in hashing, like we create a hash value of that file, of any particular file. So if any modification or any kind of editing happens to that file, then hash value will get changed. So for example, when we seized any evidence, for example, when we seized any mobile phone, we will create an image and we will create an hash value of that image and that device as well. So we will write in our document, and then after imaging and after doing all extraction and whatever the case was accordingly, so after that, when we go in court and when we present the evidences in court, then they will verify hash value to prevent any kind of modification or editing. So that is why we perform hashing. Hashing is turning information into a unique fingerprint. A special math function called a hash function takes any input like a file, password, or text and produce a fixed length number of strings. This is called hash value. Input hello hash SH8256 output. This will be your hash value. That 2CF1, that thing will be your hash value. Even if you change the input slightly, hello in inverted quotes or with the lowercase, the hash value becomes completely different. Mostly used hash algorithms are MD5, SHA1, SHA256, and SHA3. So now there are different kind of tools we use in digital forensics. For disk imaging, we use autopsy, FTK imaging tool. These two tools I will show you right now. We will perform an extraction. I will show you after 1 or 2 minutes. And DD N-case magnet axiom. These N-case magnet axiom, these kind of tools are used in mostly forensic science labs and other things. Now, mobile forensics, Celebrate UFID, most advanced tool. This is the tool mostly widely commonly used in forensic science lab. Another tools are MSAV, Magnet, Cyber Axiom, Mobile Forensic Experience, Oxygen Forensics. Computer forensics, DD N-case FTK again. Email forensics, N-case Mail Examiner. Autopsy, AID for email. Cloud forensics, Magnet Axiom, Cyber, Celebrate UFID. So you will see Celebrate UFID is like a tool which gives us everything, every single thing, whatever you want. So now I will show you practical demonstration of autopsy and FTK. So अभी तक किसी को कोई doubt है? If anybody having doubt, please tell me. Then I'll show you practical how we can create image, how we can recover deleted data or whatever. Okay, just a moment. So I'll share my screen and I'll share my entire screen. Okay, so my screen is visible, right? Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. So this is an FTK measure. Okay. So from this, this is an open source tool. I'll share link with Serge. He will circulate in groups as well. So this is an open source tool which we use to create image of any pen drive or any kind of drive. So after opening it, we will just simply go on create image. Then we will select logical drive. Then we will click on next. Then finish. Then we have to enter image source. Obviously, right now I have not added any pen drive, so it is not showing. Then we have to add destination, like where we want to like just a moment, I have to enter something like that. Then we have to enter destination folder wherever we want. For example, mm, yeah. So here I have entered. So from this you can create image of any pen drive or any device. So now I will show you. Like you remember, Yasmin told you of volatile data, non-volatile data. So this is the software used for both volatile and non-volatile data. So now we will go to file to capture volatile data. Volatile data is basically अपनी जो रैम है, अपना जो सिस्टम है, उसको कैप्चर करने के लिए लाइक ऑल दी लाइव प्रोसेसेस, लाइक बैक एंड में कुछ भी चल रहा है. So to capture all this, we have to capture volatile data. To capture volatile data, we have to click on capture memory. Then we have to give destination, like where we want to store this. For example, I'll give in downloads. Okay, so this is the file name. So this option is for like uh, when we want to get more of the files, like passwords and all. And this AD1 is also used for forensics as well. Now we will capture on now we will click on capture memory. Like my system RAM is of 18 GB, and 1 GB is like another storage. So it is capturing my volatile data. All of my volatile data will get captured. Like it will get captured in 1 minute. So all my live processes you will be able to see when we go in another tool to examine this image. Just a moment. Samiksha, volatile data is like, for example, volatile data is like if you are browsing anything on incognito, so it won't get stored in your system, right? So, or if you are doing something that is not getting captured in your main memory, right? So to extract that all kind of things, we use we capture the memory. So that is volatile data is basically if I shut down this system, then all my volatile data will get lost. Some kind of logs as well. So there are different things. Yasmin told earlier. All volatile data, non-volatile data. So basically it depends. It depends, Khyati. It depends on like which software on which browser you are browsing. Like if you are talking about Tor browser, then it might be difficult. So it all depends on which browser are you using. And thank you. So this will take some time, no issues. And I'll show you another tool as well. So this is another tool, autopsy. I'll answer your questions after like some time. Just give me a moment. And this is another tool. This is tool for analyzing images. Okay. So you can enter anything in case number, whatever. Like if this is an real life evidence, then we have to enter case number, examiner name, phone, email, notes, or whatever other things. So this will register an case. So after that, we have to click on add data source. After clicking on add data source, it will ask some things. Then we have to select, like we have disk image. So we have to select this. Then we have to give source, like the source which I gave in FTK imager. We have to select that source, like where that memory, where that one, like this is the dump, but it is not fully captured yet, because you can see here it is already processing. So we have to select that, then we can open it. I'll show you, just a moment, let it complete first. Cybersecurity and digital forensics, like cybersecurity is a big umbrella. Okay, so in cybersecurity there are multiple domains like VAPT, digital forensics, malware forensics, and security operations center, and there are many fields, like every field is different. So digital forensics is a part of cybersecurity. So for like government, or for like any investigating agency, or for like mostly government agencies, in government agencies mostly the work is on digital forensics, and in corporate or in any private organization the mostly work is on VAPT, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, and security operations center as well. For that, and malware forensics is for, like, you have heard of antiviruses, right? So generally these companies like MCAFE and another companies of antivirus hire people who have expertise in malware forensics. So there are multiple domains. You have to choose one in which, like, you are having your interest. So accordingly you will move forward in cybersecurity. It will take some time. If you are having some another doubts, please write in chat. I'll answer that. Digital forensics is an interesting field, but you can go in government sectors only. If you want to go in private sector, you have to choose SOC or VAPT or malware, or like whatever you're interested in. I'll show you next slide. Just a moment. So now we will come to like remote access Trojan. Anybody know about remote access Trojan, right? Anybody know about this? Like how cyber criminals use your like how cyber criminals empty your bank accounts, how they hack your phone. Anybody having any idea? I'll show you how they do, like real life examples, which is happening right now in India. I tried these tools earlier, but when I try to record the file and try to open them, don't know how to get original image out. No, it will not open in Excel file. I think you opened a wrong file because it is too much of data. So because these tools are open source, so they are not 100% like successful. So these tools are for real life examples or real life practical only. So if you use any uh, tools like UFIT Celebrate, which is not open source, which is a paid tool, you can't buy it even, because only government or any big companies can buy that. They don't give anybody like easily. So I think that image is corrupted or something like that. These tools are not 100% efficient, but yeah, these tools works. So I was asking about rat. Yeah. So tell me, guys, uh, you know about rat, or you want to see how your device looks when your device get hacked at hacker screen? I will show you from hacker screen. No worries. I'll show you. I'm stopped sharing my screen for a minute. Just give me a moment. I'll show you how it looks like. No issues, no issues. Just a moment. I'll show you. So, mm, so I'll show you guys now. Okay. माउंट इमेजिंग करना पड़ेगा क्या सर? इमेजिंग ऐसा है कि डिपेंड्स ना, कि अगर आपको पेन ड्राइव का करना है तो ऑब्वियसली आपको पेन ड्राइव तो माउंट करनी पड़ेगी ना। उसके बाद अगर आपको वोलेटाइल डेटा कैप्चर करना है तो उसमें आपको पेन ड्राइव की तो जरूरत ही नहीं है, क्योंकि वोलेटाइल डेटा सिस्टम का होता है, कभी पेन ड्राइव का नहीं होता। तो आपको पेन ड्राइव का करना है तो आपको एफटीके से इमेज क्रिएट करनी पड़ेगी, जैसे मैंने आपको दिखाया। आपको मेमोरी कैप्चर करनी पड़ेगी, उसके बाद में आपको ऑटोप्सी से आपको एनालाइज करना पड़ेगा। मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ अभी वो इमेज कैप्चर हो रही है ना। सो गाइस आई विल शो यू। I was answering her doubt, Sushmita. So I'll show you guys. Just a moment. So how your device looks like after getting hacked is, wait a second. So yeah. Sorry. So basically this is how your device will look like after. My screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. So when your device get hacked, this is how they can use your device. Like you can see, he is able to make payments as well. Okay. So here are some other examples. This is your device list, like all the devices. This is CracksRat. This is a virus which is developed by Chinese hackers to hack the devices. It is available, but I'll not tell where. Okay, so I'll show you another. These are the text messages. The hacker is able to read or do anything. You can see here text messages. Okay, so this is for educational purposes. Obviously, this is not a real, like real device got hacked. So basically here are messages you can able to read. The hacker will be able to see your screen, turn on your camera, read SMS. He can do anything he wants. So here are the some examples. So I think so it's completed. Yeah. And also if you are having any doubt in this, you can ask. How they hack you, I'll also show. Just a moment, I'll show you how they hack. Just a moment. I got it. Okay. So how your device get hacked is like I'll show you just a moment. So you will receive an SMS like this, like e-challan SMS from any unknown number, like dear vehicle owner. It is a type of like attack. The hacker will try to scare you that you have received your challan and all this. When you install this APK, your device will get compromised, and you will lose your all. You will lose your, yeah. Your device will get you every single access he is having. He can do anything from your device. So if you install this APK mistakenly or intentionally, whatever, the your device will get compromised. And if you want to get rid of it, you just have to reset the device. There is no other option. Okay, so as you can see, the memory capture successfully finished. So I'll close it. I'll close the FTK. Now FTK work is done. Now we have to open autopsy. Then we have to select host, disk or image file. We have to select source. So now we have to select source. I have entered source as downloads, I guess. No downloads, I think so. Forgot. Where it went. Okay, here the file is. You will see file like this. You have to open it. Now you have to click on next. Now you have to click on select all. Now you have to click on next. Now it will process your data. Failed to add data source vlog. Wait a second. Detected entropy. Just a moment, let me check what happened wrong. So here are multiple files of memory capture. Let me check. 59. Let me check. So I have to do it again because I think so there is something wrong happened. Selected the right file, I think so. This is the file, right? So I've given source, okay. So there is some error. I have to check that why is this error coming. So after, for example, if your image get extracted here, then you will see deleted files. Tap over here. You will be able to see all deleted files, all artifacts, all kind of files. You will be able to see here. So right now I am not able to show you because of some error. I don't think so why it is coming. So this was the practical of extraction. So if you are having any another doubt, please let me know. This was the session. Yasmin, you want to add up something? If you are having questions, then please let me know, guys. Okay, thank you. You can leave if you don't have any questions.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
What about the next assignment or the previously we submitted?
Sorry.
What about the next assignment?
Okay, just a moment.
Good evening. So, dear interns, regarding the previous assignments, I have been getting countless submissions, right? So, I will reply to each one of them shortly. Don't worry about it. So, by the end of this internship, you will receive feedback for each and every task that you have submitted. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So the Deshak, I am not able to understand your question. Can you explain, please?
Hello, sir. So, sir, if a question, my question is that if a system got hacked and if the system got
System
taken
means
by,
like Windows operating system or any Android device or like.
yeah, systems, laptops or PCs.
Okay, okay.
So, how the data is recovered in a forensic manner and the chances of data recovery is reduced or not? So, I'm asking that.
No, no, no. Data recovery, like chances will not get reduced because in our labs, our government is having like advanced level tools. So there is no chance of like less. There is less chance of data getting recovered. So this will not make any impact on our data recovery skills.
But we will face difficulties while recovering the data, no?
No, no, no. The forensic labs or the government will not face any kind of difficulty because, like in a forensic science lab, when we perform imaging, so we don't work directly on the evidence. We firstly go with imaging only. Then only we will perform any kind of analysis or like what kind of case it is. It depends on case, like what evidence we want. So we will focus on that evidence only. Like for example, if any cases of uh, like videography or photography, so we will shorten our analysis on image files only, because there is too much data in any system. So it is not possible that we have to analyze all the system. So we will focus on the evidence, what kind of case it is. Then only we will shorten our investigation. Sorry, Samiksha.
I'm asking that with respect to Android also, is the same case? Yeah.
No, same. No, no. listen, if any data is getting deleted or device got reset or anything happens, we can recover any kind of data. Like for example, if you are having 1,000 photos right now in your device, right, in mobile device, so when the device came to us to examine, so we will be able to see like 2 lakh photos or 3 lakh photographies normally. Like when I used to work at forensic science lab, we received case and we will I was watching like 3 lakh 4 lakh photos from a single device a day. Okay, Purvi. Like what kind of encryption? Like like example, for example, you are asking password protection, or what kind of encryption you are talking about? Like for example, when we receive any device, so basically we have like for I have told you about that UFED Celebrate software, digital forensics tools in that software is capable to decrypt any kind of encryption. That software is able to unlock any device. It is hard to unlock iOS device, but in most of the cases of Android device it got unlocked. iOS device, sometimes it's difficult. So we have to call to police station and say to him to get the passcode from the criminal. But in Android, we can unlock easily. If anyone is having some questions from Yasmin, then you can ask. Samiksha, if your account is hacked, then you have recovery email, you have recovery number, and if you are still not able to get your account, then you have to like raise a complaint or at 1930.
Any questions related to digital?
Sir, is
Yes,
there
sir.
any software
You are not audible. You are,
is there
Elliot,
any
you are
is
not. You are not
is there
audible.
any software to unlock the victim's mobile?
Yasmin, are you able to understand?
No, you are not audible. Can you write the question?
Yes, please. Like in hacking, the data will not get lost. It will like if your system got hacked, then only confidential the hacker will only try to steal your confidential data, or he will put an encryption lock or some kind of lock, and he will ask you to pay him some money. So in hacking, mostly in the cases of system rarely get hacked. If you are surfing Tor browser, darknet, or and dark web, some kind of that things you are doing, or you are downloading anything from there, so then your system might get compromised, and they will mostly ask you some money. They will give you their Binance ID or some kind of USDT crypto wallet address, so that you will uh, give money. So example of other service, then which that
Yeah.
one.
How
What?
digital evidence
Yeah.
devices unlocked without password? Is there any tool which I will? There is no tool for password. Okay, there is a password kit, but it doesn't help actually. So the IO know the first responders. The IO need to get the pattern or the password. Okay, but still, if there is no password, but we try through brute force or dictionary attack, we give our multiple attempts because password, for simple pattern, it's like it is still we can try. Okay, but if there is a pattern, okay, or a fingerprint like two-factor, multi-factor authentication, then that becomes a problem. So we need the password by the first IO investigating officer, and there is no such tool for password cracking.
Samiksha, avoid clicking on links like you don't know. Avoid clicking on any APK files which you are receiving from any WhatsApp or from any means. Like avoid clicking on such kind of things. Avoid answering calls while doing any payments. So these are the basic steps you should do. Uh, so in your answer can be given by Yasmin only because she is from Sikkim. Yasmin, please answer. Yasmin, she'll answer you. Wait a minute. No issues, Samiksha. So Niharika, there is no working website to register cybercrime happening in daily life. So if you got and cyber, what to do in that case? I try to register a number of hacker on website, but it is not working. I'll share the link, Niharika, where you can register complaints regarding this. If we keep any data or image in private in Android, so can we also? Yeah. Uh, Omnica, like it depends. If it's on cloud, then we have to perform cloud forensics. If it's on your system, then we can also recover that. No issues. Basically, private is a like it's a UI, so it's showing you as a private, but in system it is locally stored, so it is not difficult to recover that. Like you can try in like FTK major and autopsy as well, but for advanced level you can't try from celebrate UFED or other forensics tools. Basically this is not for any personal use. These softwares are not for personal use, these are for investigation purposes only, so you will not be able to access that.
Thank you so much, sir, for resolving the doubts. To all the participants, I can totally understand that you are having many doubts that you would like to convey to Saran ma'am. But since we are running short on time, I would request you to drop your messages in the WhatsApp group and we would surely convey them to the experts and you would get the answers to your doubts. Okay, you can connect to them via LinkedIn also. I would also share their LinkedIn profiles. Now, let us conclude the session and move towards the vote of thanks. I would request Ms. Arpita Priya. Over to you, Arpita.
Thank you everyone for being with us today. As we come to the end of this session, I just want to take a moment to appreciate all of you for your energy, curiosity, and participation. A very warm thank you to Mr. Tushar Babbar for taking us behind the scenes of SOC operations and IoT security. The way you explained real-time threat hunting, random analysis, and even drone forensics made this entire process feel so real and relatable. Your corporate perspective gave our interns a clear picture of what defending an organization actually looks like on the ground. And a heartfelt thank you to Ms. Yasmin Gurung for giving us such an honest and detailed look into the world of government forensic labs. Your explanation of the chain of custody, digital evidence standards, and your experience across CFSL and state labs truly inspired everyone who dreams of working in the public sector. Your clarity and humility made the session incredibly meaningful. To all our interns, today you witnessed the full journey of a cyber investigation, from catching the threat in real time to examining the evidence in a forensic lab. I hope this session has sparked new ideas and strengthened your passion for this field. Please remember to complete this week's task based on today's discussion. Thank you once again for your time, your attention, and your enthusiasm. We look forward to seeing you again in tomorrow's session.
Thank you, Arpita. Thank you, everyone. Now, I would request, sir, can you please assign them their tasks for this weekend?
So basically, share an image with you. So, and I'll also give you some task to perform. So you have to basically analyze that image in autopsy, and you have to perform that task, and you have to share the answers with me, with sir. And this is your assignment. You will receive your image, and you will receive your autopsy tool link as well. Okay. Any doubts regarding this?
Okay, sir. Then after the session, kindly share it in the WhatsApp
Yeah,
group.
yeah. I'll
Ready?
share my issues.
Okay, then. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great evening ahead. Bye bye.